Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? We are back with more drops streams. Still the same drops, but we're back with more grinding, more streaming.
Almost a year seeing this amazing content
I do need
without
to
ads,
get my YouTube
Varsity
stream
love.
ready, but everything else is done and ready. Thank you for the 11 months Y unit. I did take yesterday off because I was like, I need to catch up on content. Like, I had 0 videos prepared, and then yesterday I edited 5 videos, so
I just love dicks, bro.
I got a lot of stuff done. I edited every piece of footage I'd recorded over last week, and I basically just sat there editing for like 7 hours. But I got it done. Did I upgrade my NVIDIA driver? A new one came out today. I upgraded it like a few days ago, so now I've not upgraded it today. Thanks for the 1 year, Randy, Magnum, and Mr. Pickley with the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I forgot my water bottle. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my water bottle, and then we'll start queuing, okay? Alright, I'm back with my water. Let's queue. Just making sure of one thing. Okay. Did I tweet that I'm live? I did. Tweeted it right away. Wait, I should probably make a pinned comment. I'm curious how viewership will be today. It is still Pro League Day, and the drops are getting a little old, so I may reduce ads depending on viewership. Because right now we're still at max ads. But we'll see. What the hell? It's not letting me pin that comment. There we go. Okay. Everything is up and running. Chat, I am all yours. Win a game and I'll gift a sub. Do you guys not believe in me that much that winning a game is something that should be rewarded to me? Or that I need a reward for? But guys, I can win games. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of sad that normally they would do 3 weeks of drops where like first week is headgear, second week is weapon skin, third week is uniform and card or whatever. I'm kind of sad they didn't do that because it helped keep the interest high over the course of 3 weeks. Now it's like everyone's already got it. No one really cares. Do I know what I'm going to use my Bravo ticket for? I'll probably wait and see if I use it for that Jaeger skin. I'm still upset somehow Priest had carried over Bravo pack tickets and I didn't. I think because I opened all mine. I don't know why his carried over because they're not supposed to. Yeah, I'd probably use it on this. What all am I streaming on? YouTube and Twitch. I used to stream on TikTok, but it caused more issues than it was worth, and the TikTok community is fucking abysmal. I feel like I'm bugging out on my matchmaking. It keeps freezing, which means I found a match, but it's not putting me in a match. Also, I have 140 off packs. Jesus.
I just love dicks, bro.
Let's go.
Thank you for the 18 months, Black Crow. Still have 28 celebration packs. Don't remember why I have this one, but I should open it at some point. Bro, it keeps freezing, meaning I found a match, but it's not putting me in a match. It does like a stutter, which means that you found a match. I wonder if this has to do with people like canceling at the last second and then it just doesn't put me in. I don't know. I just don't want to play ranked today because ranked was so bad on Saturday. It was literally like just non-stop cheaters, DDoSers, exploiters, blah blah. I guess we didn't face any exploiters, but we talked about it a lot. I just want to play and have fun. Hi, Silencio. Here to watch my favorite unk? Okay. I'm not that old. They were trying to play ranked and my whole stack got DDoSed. Yeah, we saw it on Saturday where I had a cheater on my team and then the enemy DDoSed us, so. With the castle exploit, I personally have not faced the castle exploit once, which is surprising, but I've seen a lot of other people post about it. Oh, we found a match. Trying to find if the DDoS I reported got banned or not. One sec. I just saw that the DDoSer got banned, but the Blaine cheater did not get banned. The person just didn't realize that the clip I submitted showed cheating on top of DDoS, but hopefully it'll get resolved. Then when they switch to guy more for the merch, it's just the sweater. I was already thinking about what I would want to do for the next merch, and I don't really know for sure. There's another type of like sweater I want to do, but like I don't know if I want to do 2 sweaters in a row, you know? I might just do sweatpants.
I just love Dex, bro.
Did you find Monkey Palace?
Thanks for the 9 months, Zach. I have no idea what that means. I hear a shield. Oh, sorry.
I'm just confusing with how I got shot now.
I'm having a bad habit of shooting my own teammates. There's the guy that I was shooting at. I heard a shield, but I don't know where the shield went. So was Damos tracking someone? Because I swear I saw something, like an icon floating next to him, so I thought I shot a teammate. Oh. Got him.
You like that bait?
The Lego board game? Oh, I did look for it when I was in the States, and they had Monopoly. So I was like, yeah, no. I've not looked at it in my normal game store, though. Why do creators not make merch out of shoes? I think shoes are just very hard to make. Make a mousepad next? Nah. I want clothing. Also, Ben, your body's on fire, bro. Ben does not know how to apply sunscreen. Burned himself. Yeah, I don't know why. Recently, I've just been shooting my teammates a lot.
I just love Dex, bro.
Typical capitalist, okay. Twitch up shows the drops that are currently active for Siege are just for Glass until July 9th. Yep. Yeah, one more week. We need a navy blue t-shirt. So, when it comes to like a shirt, if I go with like same type of merch like from Raven, it'll probably be expensive for a t-shirt because they'll probably make it really, really nice. I feel like most people don't care about that, but I don't want to like make a shitty shirt that's cheap. But I know that's what people probably want. Thanks for Miranda. Embarrassing how long it took me to figure out how to do that. What, the Prime sub? Gotta start making Siege School for Prime subs. Did I enjoy the collab with Yubi? The one where we did the stream? Yeah. I thought about another collab, but I don't think it's one that Ubisoft would approve. I heard him run by, but he is not going down here again. Mr. Pickley, you gotta stop spamming requests in chat. I am not listening to your requests. Hate to be the bearer of bad news.
One HP Abana and Liber. Never mind, that bitch is dusted.
That bitch is dusted. I was going through my shotgun clips. Basically every single one of my shotgun clips is a 2K. And I don't know how I feel about that I'm only able to get 2 kills each time. I need to be on my PC to use my Twitch Prime. It makes it easier, so I'd highly recommend it. You can do it on Android easily, and then iPhone does not let you use it unless you do some like shitty workaround stuff. So yes, I would highly recommend. It's just easy to go on your desktop, sub with your Prime sub, and then if you want to go back on mobile, just go watch on mobile. But iPhone does not let you sub for free because they want your money. If you pay for a sub, they get a cut. If you use a Prime sub, they get nothing, so. Apple's the worst for Twitch. I think Apple's just the worst.
I just love Dex, bro.
That's for Bannerman. Yeah, that's true, Renier. I think it's also just like most of the time I get 2 kills and then I die to the third person. But what I'm probably gonna end up doing is just do like a super cut, so it'll be like just 2 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, 2 kills, and just like a bunch of them, you know? Thanks for subcruxgen. Thank you. Waiting my food to get here before I get on Siege to be disappointed. Yeah, I think everyone right now is a little disappointed with Siege. It's a little tough. You think they'll revert back to the old battle pass progression? The current one is very slow. So, Cross, in response to my tweet, said that apparently the devs said that they didn't actually nerf it that much, so that people are like overreacting or whatever. But I'm like, no, it's never taken me more than a week to complete the battle pass, and I'm still not done. And it's been 2 weeks, going on 3.
Dog, can I get a stem? Just playing. Don't actually. I'm just playing. All right.
Crew's been having fun with the crossplay ranked. Well, not to rain on your parade. Just be wary of that crossplay now, because apparently console players can get wall hacks now. We had our first ever console wall hacker on Hacker Replay this week. So look forward to that video coming out tomorrow. People have always said that it's been possible, but I've never seen it. Thanks for Eldrico. Don't know what that was, but I saw the shadow. They're just refusing to push me up here. Was the actual console just a controller? We can never confirm 100%, but the person who was in the lobby only ever played on PC when they were playing with their PC friend. Otherwise, we had to check their console account, and their console account had the majority of their stats. Like this season, they'd only played like 3 ranked games on PC, but then they'd play like 200 on console. What are the odds that we got one of their 3 cheater matches on PC for Hacker Replay, right? Oh my god. Sense was in that room the entire time? They were just hiding. Unfortunate. I can't type. Found new tech for the free-for-all game mode. What's that?
I just love dicks.
What's the tech? So things for 2 months life. And yeah, I review Hacker Replay submissions on Sunday. But it's important to remember that I don't review all of them. I had 500 submissions in the last week. So Very unlikely I review yours. I think the meta today is to ban Castle. In case you guys are unaware, I'm not going to tell you how it's done, but there is a new Castle exploit where you can crash the server. Apparently it's not new, it's an old one, but it's where you can crash the server for the enemy team. So I think the meta now is just to ban Castle just in case. But I've also heard people say that if you ban Castle, the enemy team leaves to like cancel the match. Who's my favorite op to use? I don't know right now. I've just been kind of doing whatever. Right now I'm just doing shotguns. I should actually check how many clips I have for the shotgun video and how much more I need. No, it's Rio Silencio. I've seen a lot of posts about it, and I saw it on the subreddit on how to do it, so. The bug makes no sense in my mind. This guy thinks Town Hall 12 is cool. I was Town Hall 14. That actually scared me.
All of them.
I don't know how that nade didn't kill him. Oh, see, I keep getting doubles. I could have got a triple there, but the guy down the hall didn't, or down in sight didn't get downed by me. Hi, Brain. Thanks for the 2 months from Lake Pink Civic. Also, you know what confused me about the whole people in chat are talking about the Outback exploit? Why did they only remove Outback in ranked? Why did they not remove it from the game in general? Wait, what? It's like Discord's giving me an error thing. It's confusing me. I'll look at it after. What did I say I was gonna look up after the match? Or look at? Can't remember. Oh yeah, how many shotgun clips I have. Can we remove Nighthaven Labs? Theme Park I can understand. Theme Park's been around long enough that you can know you hate it. Bro, Nighthaven Labs has been out for like... Actually, I think it's been out for like 2 years. Still, it's not that bad. Don't complain about Nighthaven Labs. It's actually a good map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check Twitter just to make sure, Silencio, but I'm pretty sure it was just in ranked. Oh no, they actually removed it completely. Never mind. My apologies. I thought it said ranked only, but no, it is in every playlist. Okay, let me see what my shotgun clips are looking like. Actually, looks like I have a lot, but I think a lot of them are 2K, so I'll probably delete a lot of them. I actually already have a full video, but I'm pretty sure 50% of it is 2Ks. So yeah, I will probably grind more clips today and then remove the other ones. Thanks for the prime sub from literally just Matt. Matt with 3 T's. Matt. Thank you. People who eat Labs and Lair are mostly the same people who like Coastline Cafe. If you like cafe, something wrong with you. When will the next console versus PC YouTube video be? I honestly don't know.
I just love decks, bro.
I keep
But
saying
now
next week,
realised
next week,
my
and then
sub
something comes
expired.
up.
Time
And
to
this
fix
weekend I
that.
think I might be busy. So I don't know for sure. Next weekend I should be... Let me check. I was going to say I should be free, but I say that. Who knows? Okay. Next Saturday, I have nothing. So I should be free then. Maybe I'll message Priest and see if he wants to co-cast it with me. Thanks for 3 months, Zeris. Got an realizing your sub expired. Time to fix that. Appreciate it. I did turn down the ads today because I don't think we're going to have as high viewership as usual. Your High Priest's brutal commentary was perfect. Yeah, I like his commentary. But I'll message him. Also, chat, I got a filling today. I went to the dentist this morning just for a, cleaning. And then he was tapping at my molar. And he's like, there's a hole here. And then he moved it a bit. And he's like, yeah, your filling fell out. So then they have now given me a new filling. I got it, how long ago? 2 hours ago? I assume I'm safe to eat with it, right? You might explode. Also, I know asking chat is like asking a bunch of preschoolers, but does anyone know how long, or are fillings supposed to fall out over time? Because this is now my second filling that's fallen out in the last few months.
I just love decks, bro.
Oh my god, nearly 6 years. Can I get that?
Thank you for 71 months, Jack. No one's supposed to? Good thing I switched dentists, because I think it was my old dentist. My dentist apprentice. That's next month. Jack, you're asking for too much. You already got robbed.
In Big Tower.
I thought that guy's name was racist for a second, and I read it carefully.
Maverick. Big Tower.
Surely someone jumps through this window, right? Just heard him run away, I think. Unless that was the Valkyrie I heard. We're about to play COD. Jack, when Rob was here on Saturday, can't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically like, yeah, like, he was basically saying like he's desperate in the sense that he was playing COD again. I think.
Time to make chat mad.
There it is. Once I see the alert ended. Thank you for 300 Samuel. Don't really have anyone else with shotgun I went on. Rob was also telling everyone his stories about how he got comm banned and then permanently banned off Overwatch. To no one's surprise. Thanks for some Fishson. Right now, let's talk about clips or kills on PS5. Nope, I'm a PC player. I don't know nothing about consoles. What's my sandwich? If you do the sandwich command, it's basically accurate. I think the only thing that's inaccurate now is instead of prosciutto, it's salami. It's the most disgusting list of sandwich ingredients I've ever seen. Rob, you literally eat cat food and talk about how great it is. Rob actually eats his cat's cat food. He's just like, yo, the macros though. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of already given up on this game since I lost somebody and my team is kind of shitting on them. I'd eat my cat food before pickle on my sandwich. 100% Rob, you're only saying that because you're afraid eating a pickle will make you gay. We all know.
Love Dex, bro.
Grimjack, I can do this instead. I am Skittles VIP, yet I don't sound fatty. I sub to Varsity Gaming.
I swear that sounded like a meeting at first. Also, Samuel, with how much you're spamming, I'm going to start adding a filter because it's getting annoying and people are freaking out every time you do it. I know in your mind you're like, but I pay for it. But it's like $2. I'm not allowing that anymore. down. The other one's above. I don't know what he's doing over there. Well, goodbye, Samuel. Mike, I can't tell if you're quoting South Park or if you're quoting me quoting South Park. Because I quoted South Park in my tweet. I'm gonna go Ellen, Mall Tower. It is a great day for Canada, and therefore the world. Get absolutely bukkakied on. Ooh. Poor zombies. Apparently stuck.
Top floor.
One of my teammates don't know what their gadget does if the enemies are SEAL Team 6. Because you're queuing with your friends. I used to have the same thing happen whenever I played with Rob or Drew. My team was just brain dead. Their team was just good. Oh. Fuck. He was on the left side. I didn't even see him. Start ploppies. I'm just gonna let you know right now. The way you're phrasing it is inviting people to beg for a gifted sub. We ban people who beg for a gifted sub, so don't incentivize people to beg. Just either gift it to someone who you think deserves it, or, oh, I guess. That's your option.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for sub, Daddy Nano. Why do cancel glitcher bans in the manual streams, or is it exclusive to hackers? So I don't get people banned with hacker replay. We had the one stream where they were like the devs were watching and then banning people for us, but that's it. Otherwise, we do not ban people. I have an idea. There's a hair. Cat hair.
Heard.
Heard. I can't hear him at all. That was a recurring type of stream? No. I did fuck up by not saying it earlier in the video, but it is a one-time thing. I have another idea for a manual review type stream, but I don't think Ubisoft would be on board for it, unfortunately. I'll spoil it because I don't think it's going to get approved anyways. I want to do a stream where we review people who claim they've been falsely banned, and I have the devs explain whether it was a false ban, which I don't think they would want to do live on stream, or they explain why they got banned. Bro, he ate so much because of his overheal. Oh my god, I just did so much damage to both of them. That dog survived 7 shots with a shotgun because of his overheal. Oof. They should make the self revival on a longer timer. They just need to make it where we're banning dog. They need to make it where you don't get iframes. I understand why they had iframes, but I think it's time we removed them. Yeah, they Scooby-Dooed it, as the kids would say.
So Varsity, I am the only reason Skittles up in his TTS money, and he will give VIP to anyone who donates $2,000 because of my stupid TTS spam gets me a VIP.
Wait. Samuel, is that true? Can't tell if you're lying or not. Because Skittles selling VIP for money is actually against Twitch terms of service. I'm going to warn him, just so he doesn't get banned. Iframes not belong to an FPS like this. It's only for revives, and it was specifically added because of Cav, but yes, I do agree. Bro. Bro, they just have nothing. I hit a Monty. And now they breached it because I was too busy holding this. Pillar. We have 2 teammates down at main stairs, bro. What was happening? It's a troll because we said that to gaslight people who begged for VIP. I don't know. I have an idea, chat. You guys want to see a kitty cat? Not happening. Cats are downstairs. I bring them up and they just run back downstairs. Not doing it. I have an idea. I'll probably die, but I have an idea. I'll gift a sub. Yeah. I don't believe that, given that you said you were going to gift a sub after I won a game, and I already beat, or we already won. So, I'm going to say that's not very trustworthy. Yes, it is impossible to force the cats. The only time that the cats ever willingly come up here is when they are not happy because there's a party downstairs, and then they come to my office to get away from everyone. Chat. I hear him on the other side of the wall. He's above me and on the other side of the wall. And it's so sad. I had full site control. My team just, I think 3 of them died running in. Or like dying to spawn peaks. We're in a 5v4. My team cannot survive getting out of spawn. I just choked on the apple skin. Oh. The apple skin like flapped on my throat and was just We're good. Can you die a little quieter? I'm sorry. I'll try to be more considerate.
Yo, Cav, do I reinforce the other one or?
Yeah.
Not? Alright.
I think they just ran away. I heard them, and they're gone. I just heard them run back. I heard him run around. Oh, doesn't matter. I think he might have died.
He's pretty low, I think.
And this is how we throw it.
He's not low. There's a one-way angle on my Zami if you want.
Let's swing off
There
his
is a rotate
contact.
into bedroom. Oops, my bad. I forgot we were in OT.
Well, we have so few kills because they only have 4 people. 10, 6, 7. Maybe I just go for a gridlock plant. Did I see that Skittles found me in ChatGPT when he was searching for good content creators on Twitch? I did not. I don't watch any Skittles content, so I have not seen that. I always wonder how many, like, funny clips or things I've missed from other creators towards me because I don't watch any of it. What's the TM marking? This is from one of our older sponsors, Into the AM. They were our clothing sponsor last year. We did multiple months with them. Looks dope. Very nice. I don't normally wear this one too much because the, like,
Love dicks, bro.
it's kind of like more of a beige color is not something I normally wear. I usually stick to the darker colors. Speaking of clothing merch, we still do have the merch hoodie, or the varsity hoodie, the merch for year 10. By year 10, I mean it's got 2 more weeks. Thanks for the Papa Custard. Uh-oh. I don't think Jaeger got out of there. Good. My aim. Horrendous.
My gains. That scene.
Gonna drop shot him. I couldn't get him. Most expensive thing I've ever bought. I had to pay 60 plus euros on customs fees. Maybe it's just because I've been used to getting fucked by customs like in the last few years, but that actually doesn't seem that bad. My worst for customs was I think the PC that Origin sent me when I was sponsored by them. I had to pay customs on it, and it was like $2,000 or $1,500 or something. They valued the PC at $6,000, even though I don't think it was worth $6,000. And then I think the taxes on that were 25%. That was a tough one. And then even my Catan board, I think I had to pay like $300 in customs on, or $200. Way too much. It's like I'm making plans. I was hoping for new drops because I just have to enjoy the streamer for free. No, just more of the same drops. Do you think having the path of throwable shown to you is good or bad? Sometimes it feels like a crutch knowing I might not have landed a C4, etc. if I didn't have it. I think it's fine. I don't think it'd be that bad to keep it. Complained about the $50 customs fees on the hats I did. I couldn't fathom almost 2K. Yeah, 2K was a lot. But it was a free PC, so I guess basically paid 2K for a $6,000 PC. I tagged you on Twitter, dude has been champ, and I don't look at those. Shake. I do hacker replay on Sundays from match submissions, and that's it. If you ever tag me in anything on any social media, it is incredibly unlikely that I'll ever see it. I do not look at anything like that. I used to import 8-bit do controllers from America until the customs figured it out. I had to pay 700 euros import fees. Rip on that little scam. Is that a scam? I guess you were just probably declaring that it was something else. What was the main difference between ranked 1.0 and ranked 2.0? In 1.0, you just did what's called placements, and then based on your performance and based on your last season rank, you would get put into a rank close to where you should be. And then with rank 2.0, the game tells you what rank you belong in, and then just lets you play until you get there. So, big difference is that. My teammate chose Castle. He better not be doing the crash thing. If he is, that is very sad to do in standard or unranked. Oh, he actually changed off at the last second. Maybe he's auto-picking Castle to prevent people from doing the exploit. You get gold in like 1 game. No, you had to do 10 games, no matter what. But if you were like gold last, not gold. If you were gold last season, it would probably keep you pretty close to gold. Yeah, there's a new exploit with Castle where you can crash the server. I think it's very unlikely we come across it in unranked, because like why would you do that in unranked? But it's not going to be completely impossible that we avoid it. What the fuck is this mirror? I could literally shoot the mirror from that window. You like standard more than unranked? I prefer the full overtime of unranked and having the bans back. I'm happy they didn't do map bans. I'm happy with the random maps. What am I hearing? Is that over the wall? We fucking barricaded that off. That's crazy. Why did we barricade off the hallway? Never seen that before. Also, I kept thinking I was hearing someone below me, but I think the... What's it called? The slits at the top is where the sound was coming from. He's walling. He has a 2 KD in 50 games. That's not that crazy high. These drops active? They are. How long have I been playing Siege? For way too long. Over 10 years since closed beta. Actually, not over 10 years. 10 years will be in September, because that's when the closed beta was.
I just love dicks, bro.
I think he's just auto-locking Castle so that no one else takes it. Oh, I think for 7 months, Miss Panic. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's gonna do the Castle exploit. I do know because of the castle exploit, they've reduced the amount of time you get an abandoned penalty for from 1 hour down to 5 minutes. That's something. What are these castles? Bruh. Ooh. Can't. Can't they just not remove, or can they just not remove cast until it's fixed? They can, and they've done it before for other operators, but I don't know why they're not. It takes them so long to decide to remove an operator or a map. Like Outback Exploit was 2 weeks or 1 week, and they finally were like, okay, like we should probably remove it. I'm just castled into sight. I can't leave. At least throw a camera over here. Assume they're already pushed all the way in. I'm just stuck on site because I have no way out. Missed the head. They were just quick peeking me. The person that he said was cheating. I don't think they're cheating. I think they just might have lost to them. I won't lie, this castle setup is forcing them to like funnel in here, but the issue is that they have as much of an advantage as we do. I saw that too, Silencio. I tried to recreate it today, and I couldn't. So I think it's just an AI bug, unless someone actually recreated it with real people. Because the clip I saw was just AI. Ooh. Can't be missing all of that. Bro, he missed every single bullet. He never landed a single one. That's tough. Guess we're banning fraggers, we're banning Twitch, we're banning Ash, we're banning Blackbeard. And the way he moves around is wild. Do you assume that they don't have a good headset? I feel like that's just trying to be insulting. Do you just assume the enemies are bad? Panic, it's not hard to find it. I'll tell you that much. Thanks for sub, J-Cart. You can get in the roof and cafe as well, bro. What is going on? There's so many exploits now. He's mad about our bans. Don't have a superiority complex when playing Siege. I always just assume the worst person on the server. That is crazy to me. He's saying that he can't have fun anymore because of our bans, but like, we only banned 3 ops. Like, can you really only have fun with 3 ops and no one else? He says he doesn't even play Ash, which means that he's even less impacted because that's only 2 bans. I missed the head. Somehow, did I see that right? Did I only do 10 damage to Zofia? I guess it might be the limb damage. Bruh. What's this reaction time? Just keep staring at people. Where's my team versus their team? They have 2 emeralds, a diamond, obviously a new account, and then this is, I don't know. But then we have me, and then copper, gold, 1 emerald that hasn't really done anything yet. And who was my teammate who thought they were cheating? The emerald. And he said, you still don't think he's cheating? Let me know when your brain figures it out. I don't know, man. I think my team's just getting shit on and they're crying. I think you should at least be able to change loadout in the first 10 seconds. I think the only reason they don't do that is because the way Siege is made, I think the game would literally crash if you were trying to change your loadout after already loaded in. Do they actually get their accounts banned if it was really false banned? The chances of them actually being false banned is super low, but I think I'll probably post it on Twitter today because I saw more people talking about it, so I'm like, fuck it, I might as well just do it this weekend. I want to do a stream where I just review accounts and determine whether the person was actually falsely banned or not. So I'll probably make a tweet today. So if you have been falsely banned, keep an eye out for that tweet and then respond with your username. I want to do a deep dive and see how false the bans are. The issue, though, will always be, like, even if they're all false bans, people will be like, look, there's so many false bans, but it's like, how many real bans are there? And, like, what percentage of the total bans is the false ones? Defenders? Why do I have sight? Uh-oh. want to know how the vigil was in there the entire time and Gridlock never noticed. Because I think he was just standing in the middle of the room. It is tough. Another classic rush where I have sight and we just can't get to sight. I'll go look at the replay because my teammate was so adamant that he has to be cheating, but I don't think he is. I think my teammate just got destroyed. Did me and Annie finish Split Fiction? Yeah, we did. It was a good time. I do think I still liked It Takes Two a lot better. What's the Outback exploit? Well, I'll tell you that one since that one has already been, like, Outback has been removed. You can just rappel through the roof. That's about it. Okay, let's see this guy. Apparently he's cheating. He's using a macro, right? He literally has 0 recoil. I think, right? I don't think he's walling from what I saw, but I think he might be changing his recoil. When he does the little bursts, he still has recoil, but when he was full auto fire on Legion, there was nothing. The issue with calling recoil cheats is there's always people who will defend it being like, the recoil is so easy to control in the R4C. I'm like, I don't know about that. He's really not firing too much here. Go back to the beginning.
I just love Dex, bro.
I think that's too little recoil. Out here, he like just hits me with 3 bullets and I'm dead. I can't tell. Bursts are too little. 7 bullets I feel like should move more than that. Thanks for 18 months of Unity. Chat, do we think recoil scripts? See, when he one bursts, he has a lot of recoil, like it kicks, but I feel like when he full auto fires, it's just nothing. He's only shooting a few bullets there. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like it's too little. Even there. Sure with the double rewind because it's just gonna bug out. That feels too little. Again, I don't think he has walls. But that recoil seems way too little. There was a little bit there. On defense, he was Goyo, which, I don't know, the vector's kind of like 50-50. I feel like sometimes I can control it super well, sometimes it's like running away from me. Actually, he was the first one killed, so I doubt we'll even see a whole lot. Get more recoil there. I don't know. I do think I agree in the sense that I think his recoil is way too little for how much he was shooting with the R4C, but I don't think it's impossible because of how short his bursts were for the most part. Thanks for sub Quasar Blazer, and then 21 months from Short
Is our
Stack.
6 tracker still not showing
Is our 6
bans?
tracker still not showing bans? I think it's showing bans now. I think they've patched it. How did he get that hard with Ash, but do fuck all with Goyle? I mean, he only had one round on defense, right? And again, on attack, like, you're pushing them. Our team wasn't that good. I don't know. I could see it being possible. I don't know. It was too little examples of him shooting to determine. Gotta get back to grouting this floor again. Have fun, have fun. Does encounter only show people you've squatted up with? No. It shows people you've played against, but obviously you're very rarely going to play against the same people. I still don't understand how the encounters works, though. Because it says, like, I have encountered Game Addict 128 times, but only played with him 39 times. Like, I don't know what this means. I don't think it's rounds, because that would mean every match was a 4-0. Oh. It also doesn't sort by matches played together this season, it's just encounters total. So I don't know. Encounters fully broken. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm a big fan of Tim Hortons. No, Tim Hortons is shit ever since it got bought by Burger King, or the people who own Burger King. It is garbaggio. And when did that happen? I don't know, actually. I think I got bought out at least 10 years ago. I don't get the Burger King hate. It's not hating on Burger King. It's the company that owns Burger King bought Tim Hortons, and they completely, like, gutted everything and made it the cheapest possible quality to make maximum profit while also increasing prices. So just the model is awful. They also, I don't drink coffee, but everyone I know who does drink coffee said that Tim Hortons coffee used to be the best, but then they didn't want to pay as much as they were for the beans anymore, so they didn't sign the contract, and then McDonald's swooped in and took the supplier, and then now Tim Hortons coffee is a different provider, which apparently is not as good. Are you ever going to put something in place to deal with script abusers? I mean, I'm sure they want to, but it's easier said than done. People at the end of the day always think that cheating is just easy to be like, if cheating, ban. It's like it's not that easy. There's so many factors to it, especially in a game like Siege where there's destruction stuff, and you can't just say like someone killed you through a wall, you're cheating. It doesn't work like that. Really, Miranda? It's BlackRock, right? Or am I thinking of a different? I know BlackRock does a lot of what's it called? Real estate, but I don't know if they own. Let's see. Who owns Tim Hortons? Called Restaurant Brands International, which is owned by 3G Capital, Perishing Square Capital Management, and Capital Group Companies. What the fuck does all that mean? 3G Capital. Founder Bill Ackman. Why does that sound familiar? Hmm. They go across multiple streams, JPEG. A little recall with R4C is definitely possible. Oh, because you went to a shooting range. Blah, blah. I don't know. I still think it's a little sus, but it's also replay, right? Hard to tell.
I got accused
I
of
just assumed that my
cheating
gym
for 3
sister was the
games
person
in
who
a
was in
row when I
headquarters
lost
answering the
all of that
complaint call,
because
so
I
my
keep
file
hear
got
them through a
tossed.
wall, saw their feet from the foothole and my hyperaggression lamau.
Could be dumb, because I'm not an adult, kind of. If they just like tossed your lawsuit, I don't think that just nullifies it. Unless there's, I assume there's more to it, because I don't think they could just be like, we didn't see it, and then just move on. Because like you could always just, you can take them to court or sue them, and then they have to answer, or they just, I guess, admit fault. Thanks for 300 bits, Samuel. I got accused of cheating for 3 games in a row, and I lost all of that because I keep hearing them through a wall. Saw their feet from the foothole in my hyperaggression. There is a lot of people getting banned now for like with the new audio. It's so easy for some people to track because they can hear exactly where someone is. Yes, there's a lot of accusations now because of it. It also doesn't help that for some people audio is still broken and other people works really well. So it's like they think it's impossible to be heard, and then you hear them clear as day. The consistency of how little recoil there was is probably what makes it most sus. I mean, there are good players out there. Let me see the guy's stats. It was definitely a Smurf account. Also, look at my ranked history. Loss, 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 loss. Tough. His name was False Band, which also does not give me hope. Loud Enthusiast. 2 KD. Played against or with people who were cheating, but 9-8 encounters is probably like 2 matches each. People have been calling me a Smurf. Well, thanks for watching all those years, Ryan. They probably retired 2 months after firing me. I didn't have the energy to keep fighting them, honestly. The pregnancy was rough, and I was trying to make ends meet working in fast food. I don't live in that city anymore, but from what I've heard, her sister no longer works for headquarters for tampering with files. Oof. I guess that makes a bit more sense. It all depends on how much effort you're willing to put into actually pursuing it, which it is a lot. Use Adobe Atmos with Astro A50, and it works great for the equalizer made for footsteps. I think for the Audio 2.0 specifically, I don't think it matters what your setup or your headphones are. I think it's just buggy. But I think it's been more consistent now because I feel like now I have good audio. I don't know if everyone else does, but my audio feels like it's been fixed. Because like at the very beginning, it was awful. Everything felt super tinny and super distant. And now I feel like I can actually hear everything. I could be wrong. Maybe I've just gotten used to how it is. I don't know. Because there's definitely still times where I feel like I don't hear people. That video about retiring from Siege really had me. Bro, that video is like 2 months old. Or a month and a half now, I think. Bro is catching up. Your sound is awesome. I can actually hear stuff now even without or when not using headphones. What the fuck do you play on? Play console and use a Razer headset and audio is amazing for me. I've heard audio on console though is also 50-50, or at least before it was. People were like, mine's really good. Other people were saying it was really bad. Also, chat, I'm not entirely sure how long I'm planning on playing today. Kind of gonna go off vibes. I think my plan was 3 to 4 hours. I don't think people care as much about drops anymore. I watched it the day it came out, but I just want to, it was perfect. Well, thank you. PS5 has a new feature as well. For what? I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I am not. Where Kit and Priest? I mean, assuming Priest is probably with his kid right now. Let me see. Is he in his Discord? No. I don't know where Kit is. Kit does whatever he wants. Review our chats R6 tracker? Nah. Can I do like a hacker replay or hacker digest on the number 25 champ? His name is Mozilla. He plays in a 5-second, has an ELO trapper on the other team. I find it absurd that he's played 370 games this season getting away with this. So, the overall, no. The answer is no. The second part, though, and this is where you can answer if you want. How exactly do you expect me to do that if I don't have any matches from him? Unfortunately, Siege is not like Marvel Rivals does this really well, where you can look at anyone's matches and review them. So I don't have any footage. I just would have to look at his account and be like, well, that is a high level account with high stats. Worked the oil fields on a 3-3 schedule. As soon as I went up for work, I saw you streaming every day with drops, and I was so sad I didn't get to watch. I mean, 3-3 means 3 days on, 3 days off, right? I mean, at least you got the 3 days off to watch. How's my shotgun video coming along? I have a lot of clips, but I think a lot of them are 2K, so I need more. Doing 70 games is crazy. That's 17 games a day. 17 games a day is not that long, though, if you're cheating, right? If each match is 10 minutes, that's 170 minutes, which is like 3 hours. That's not that much. Man, I'm not finding a match anymore. Oh, 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. No days off in between. Jesus, that is awful. You think Siege would benefit from an Overwatch system like CSGO had? Yes, I've been saying that for a while. But the issue would always be that Siege does not save the match files on a server. They save it locally on your PC, so... Best reticle color new season for visibility. It's all preference based. Is wait time for ranked higher, the higher ranked you are. Now you've been waiting for over 5 minutes. Yes. The higher rank you are, unfortunately, the longer queues take. Because they keep trying to find people around your skill level. And there's less people who are around my skill level the higher you go. Unfortunately for you guys in chat who are all silvers and golds, you find matches in like 2 seconds because there's hundreds of thousands of you.
I just love dicks, bro.
Thank you for the 8 months, Pango. They take good care of us, so it's not all that bad. It's just the winters that are rough. The only thing I know about working in the oil fields is, in Alberta at least, the people who do it make a shit ton of money. But a lot of them, unfortunately, die from cancer at like 30 or 40 because who would have thought that working with oil all day, every day could kill you? Not me. Diamond by heart. So what is on Siege Day? I saw they had like 26,000 viewers. I assume Pro League's on? Yes, Pro League is on. Hydrate. My OBS is not. It's bugging out with chat. It's annoying. When I watch a report, you always can submit to Hacker Replay. I don't. If you're just in chat, I'm not going to just watch your replay. You submit it, and if it gets picked, it gets picked. That's about it. Hey, we found a match. Thank God. When is the next Siege event that you'll co-stream? Probably the Munich Major, which will be in November. Maybe EWC if they have drops for that. But it's mainly just like the majors that get a lot of viewership. Work on the slope in Alaska, decent money and a whole lot of regulations because people die from equipment. That sounds fun. Do you think they'll fly you out to Munich? I mean, they always, you know, hint at that. They're like, oh, don't worry, you'll be at the event. And then I'm like, I don't hear anything until a few days before. And I'm like, am I going? Or not a few days, like usually 2 weeks before. I don't know. Obviously, I hope I'm going to go. I want to go. But it all depends on whether they want to fly me out. So far, I've enjoyed every event that they've sent me to this year. Because I was in Boston, and then Atlanta, and then Rio. I don't think I've ever been invited to a Europe event, though. I've only gone to a Europe event on my own dime. Trying to think of, yeah. I think it's mainly just been NA events and like one South American event. Do I even like traveling? Yeah, I love traveling. The part I look forward to the most is traveling right before my trip because I usually take a quick vacation while I'm going to the event. Like, for example, we don't have anything decided yet, but like, if we were to get invited to Munich, we'd probably plan like a trip for Italy or for like Switzerland or something, I don't know. Ouch. Right below the hatch. I was about to hold metal. Finish ground on that floor. Let's go. Come visit Alaska. Yes, on my way to Munich, Germany, I will stop by Alaska. That makes sense. I plan my trip around wherever the event is. So since if we do end up going, we'll be going to Munich, I'll probably end up going to like I said, Italy, Switzerland, somewhere in Europe since it's right next door. Don't really want to spend more time in Germany since I don't think there's much there for me. Okay, stone. Didn't even hear him swing. I think the Arena gate was blocking the sound. Yeah. Germany's pretty sick, depends on where you go. I've only ever been to Berlin, and Berlin, in my opinion, was not that great. It was okay, but I don't know. If I'm on vacation and trying to enjoy myself, I don't necessarily want to just go look at a bunch of war memorials talking about how sad it is so many people died. Like, that's not what I find enjoyable on a trip, right? That's kind of why I'm like, Germany. That's majority of the Germany memorials is just World War II memorials. So I'm like, that's not that fun. Thanks for FrozenBot64. That's how Twitch translated your name. I go to some of the towns that have castles. So here's my argument. As a not super well versed a European traveler, if you gotta go to the small towns that have castles to like get that enjoyment or feel out of Germany, I'm like, I'd rather just go to any other country because they all have that. Every small town or countryside has castles in Europe. So why not go to a different country that I think I'll enjoy more than Germany, right? I do think there's stuff to enjoy in Germany, but I think there's the two main attractions for Germany are war memorials and then nightclubs, and neither of them I'm interested in. Because like I know the big thing in Berlin was that it was a party city. Like, I don't care. I don't want to party. So for me, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. My friend did just tell me though about something in Switzerland where you basically ride a train and it takes you to a bunch of different resorts. So that sounds kind of cool. Uh-oh. Behind the bomb. Bruh. Why are they always holding long angles when I have a shotgun? That hurt to see right there. Is Greece a good destination? Greece is somewhere else I'd also really love to travel, but I have heard mixed things about, I guess, the safety of it. A lot of, like, things I saw before. I don't know. I'm pretty out of date since I haven't looked into it in a while, but they were like, Greece is in, like, economic collapse, so they're like, it can be a little sketchy in some areas, but for the most part, I think it should be safe for tourists. Germany has beer and kegs, if I'm not mistaken. They do offer that. But I also don't like beer. Again, there's a lot in Germany that I feel like it has to offer that I just don't really care about. I don't want to party. I don't really care about the war memorials. I don't like to drink beer. I feel like... I don't know if Germany's it. And again, I feel like when cost is not much of an option or hindrance, because you can just... Like, I can afford the other places. I kind of wouldn't rather just do those. Like, Switzerland would be fucking amazing. Again. I've already been, but it would be amazing. Greece is always an economical collapse. Yeah, I've been hearing that for years. My dream place to go is New Zealand to see where they film Lord of the Rings. I would also like to go to New Zealand, but that is very, very out of the way. That will probably be a, like, retirement type of trip. There's a lot more things to do in Germany, castles, churches, etc. It's the same thing I said before, though. Like it's what you just said. Every other European country has that, so that's not a selling point for me to see German castles and German churches. And also, I don't know, maybe a hot take. I hate seeing the churches. The churches actually piss me off. Because all the churches do is remind me that, like, the Catholic Church just fucking robbed people for centuries to build these golden churches, and they just kept taking all their money. It's fucked up. You just retired from Siege Tonica, New Zealand. True. Ever been to Japan? Yep. Oh, I forgot I did go to Japan for one event. That was the furthest I ever traveled for a Siege event. Went to Japan for the Siege Tokonami event. Ever been to Africa? Nope. Did it make for a nice landmark though? I feel like, again, for churches, I've seen one, I've seen them all. And who hurt you? Do I have to be hurt in order to understand that the church is a corrupt fucking organization that we shouldn't really worship or commend for their structures? It'd be like, imagine if people went to, like, Elon Musk's house and treated it like a church. And just be like, this guy's a fucking asshole for everything he did. I wouldn't look at it and be like, wow, I love it. There's so many people here now. There's those setting up over here. I missed so much of the window. I just AFK. Probably shouldn't plant here because if they peek the door, I'm dead. We did not take above control, did we? If God didn't want the churches to have money, then they wouldn't. No, I hate them. No reason we should be honoring it. At least, like, obviously the European ones. I have the same logic and rationale when it comes to like the castles or like the Buckingham Palace type thing, where it's like these fucking royal fucks just stole money from people for centuries, made like unlimited money off of them, and then just built castles that they now have to come revere. I'm like, it's fucked up.
I just love decks, bro.
Thanks for some howler. It's called taxes, it just looks different now. Road Advisor, I hate to break it to you, that was one of the dumbest things you've said. Because back then, all they did was just take the money and build castles. They never provided anything for anyone. Taxes now go towards education, roads, public services. I don't think many North Americans realize how much their houses are subsidized by the government. And by that I mean like property taxes. If property taxes were actually charging you what they should be charging you for the like cost of maintaining your home stuff, people would not live in homes because it costs way too much. I whiffed. Fuck. Wait, I only hit him once there? Guess I hit him once in the fucking toes. Maybe I missed. Did I hit the bar that much? Can't really be a first-time homeowner without being exceptionally wealthy in Texas. That first 5 years in property taxes are ruthless and equate to the same amount of taxes that Californians pay. Yeah, a lot of people have told me that about why are we betting on? Oh no, we're not. Okay, we're or Ram. A lot of people told me that about Texas. They're like, yeah, the houses are cheap, but the property taxes will fuck you, as well as the income tax is low, but property taxes are fucked. Even my property taxes have gone up. I think they said it went up like 10% this year, which was quite a shock. But I also know that like if the government actually charged me what they should be charging me for my house and like the costs, I would probably sell it. They would not want to maintain that. I'm gonna try to roam more with the shotgun. I've ever played HOI4. I have no idea what that means. Where I can roam with the shotgun to actually like be aggressive and get kills, but really, even though Border's a small map, there's not many places I can just rat and do that. Heart of Iowa 4. I like Sam's answer the best. Hearts of Iron 4, I have no idea what that is though. hold on. I do like old architecture. I just don't care about churches. And again, it's not about not caring about castles. It's just castles is not a selling point because every country in Europe has castles. So if I want to go see a castle, I can anywhere. So Germany is not unique in that. I will spend some time in Munich though if we do end up going, if we get invited, because Munich is home to the world's largest rock climbing gym. So I will definitely go at least a day or two early so I can go rock climbing. I honestly don't even know who I killed there. Uh-oh.
And sledges and CC.
Oh, he was holding an angle.
Still CC.
Fuck, my 3K. See, I can only ever get 2Ks.
I'm walking to double, walking to office double. Through office double.
Nice. Do I enjoy unranked more than ranked? Yes. But I'm not competitive, so I don't find ranked fun. I don't want to grind to be better than people. I just want to play and have a good time. So, unranked is fun if you're just, you know, chilling. You just want to vibe and enjoy the match. You fucking play unranked. Also, I do agree with the whole Germany is very ugly. Only because when we were in Switzerland, we obviously saw the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen because Switzerland is fucking breathtaking. And then we took the train from Grindelwald to Zurich. And then from Zurich, we were going to train all the way to Berlin. And it was literally like, we were in Zurich. I'm still like, I can still see the mountains. And I was like, wow, this is like still so beautiful. And then to get to Berlin, you go through a tunnel in the mountains by Zurich. And then when we got to the other side of the tunnel, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see the mountains from the other side. Bro, I don't know what fucking magic they pulled. The mountains literally disappeared. We got to the other side, no mountains. It was just immediately flat land. And it was all like industrial plants and farmland. I was like, the fuck happened? How did it get so ugly so quickly? I do agree with the Germany ugly stance. I know there's always beautiful parts to every country, but goddamn, it was ugly. Some farce. Maybe. It also doesn't help that, again, the only city I was in Germany was Berlin. We were in Frankfurt for like a layover, and that was about it. Also, Berlin, kind of ugly as well because it, obviously half of it is still like West Berlin, half of it is East Berlin, so, you know, it's historic, but it's ugly. Should give your Varsity Variety channel to Ben. No, I kind of just stopped with the Varsity Variety channel for now because people mainly on that channel only want to see like FPS games, and I'm not playing any other FPS games other than Siege. I still have other games I could upload, but I don't think they're going to do that well, and they're so long that I don't know if I want to put in the time to edit them. If we played Peak, I would upload that. When's the next LEGO video coming out? One just came out on Saturday. Grogu. I just ordered the Toothless set, so I'm going to build that once it arrives. Walked in. Wait, were they planting in there? It sounded like it was on the other site. Oh no, they were planting on the other site. Ash was just in there. Yeah, so once the Toothless set arrives, I'll build that one. And then I need to start the Tyrannosaurus Rex set. Like, I need to do it, but it's so large that it's just daunting, and I don't want to do it yet. But I will. Live stream it? I can't. If you want me to record the clickety clacks, I can't live stream it because then I can't talk. And if I can't talk, no one's gonna watch. First, this can drop hatch. Just pause the talking every time you put a brick together. Fuck that. It's okay, I'll just build the set and then you guys can watch the video. Okay, Sam. Lego ASMR is better than Varsity ASMR. I agree. I swear I heard someone breaking the tellers. Because I did. he's just in. Uh-oh. What? Did he just disappear? What? Just move. Fuck. Did not know the other person was downed. Down here. Unfortunate. Stuck with the shotgun. He must have heard me through the hole I made in the floor. Ooh. I don't know why I'm tired today. Actually, I didn't sleep too long yesterday, but I did take a long nap. After I dropped Ben and Peter off at the airport, I took like a 3-hour nap when I got back. Which at that point I feel like is not a nap, that is just a full-blown sleep. And the 2K streaming looks crisp. I hope it's worth it, because I think it's been causing some crashes, but today it's been fine. No issues as far as I can tell. Can we like ping or something if they are in sight? There was a ping. I assume that's to me. I did ping that they were in sight before he killed 3 people. I don't know what more they want from me. With the pistol. Oh my god, there we go. He was waiting for me. He was literally just sitting here waiting. Oh no, he just got there. Fuck. This is why I should never hop on drones. It takes me too long, and then I just waste my time when I could have got the kill. Our armor is a diamond, but thought that she could grapple from roof down to the platform. It's a little surprising. Oof. Missing the default camps lady too, that is true. I'm so bad at aiming with the pistols. I hate having to aim, because you technically aim, you don't aim at the dot, you aim at the middle of the top of the iron sights, which is just weird. Tough. Do you think UB will ever make Alibi clones match her non-legendary skins? I mean non-elite skins? No. Alright, I'll try to explain it again, because people never seem to understand. Not insulting, but just like in general, people always are confused. So the reason why alibi clones don't match. So to start, people always say, well, Yana clone matches. Yana's gadget literally makes an 11th character and just has them run around. They are a full person with the same properties as a normal player. They just have 1 HP and can't shoot. Alibi clones are holograms that are lower res and have like wonky effects when you shoot them. All of that is pre-baked. In order for the clones to match your entire outfit, they would have to have a pre-baked, which means pre-rendered, which means generated version of every possible uniform, headgear, and attachment and gun skin combo, which would be like infinite amounts. Because you can't just have like each one be baked separately, it has to be all together. So it's not possible. And if they were to make it possible, alibi clones would not work the same as they do now. They'd be very different, and then people would complain. Because they'd be like, well, I wanted the alibi clones to work the way they do, and then it doesn't work like that. Thanks for explanation. I've never heard of this. Yeah, it's I talk about it a lot, but obviously I can only say so much or so many times, and people will still miss it. Yes, it is a limitation of, I guess, more so how it works rather than their engine or anything like that. Couldn't they at least give a hologram skin that matches specific bundles? But then how would it base it off of what you're wearing? Because you could wear 2 different parts of different bundles, or you could wear nothing of any of the bundles. And then the only way to make it work that way would be to release a gadget skin for every single bundle, which they're not going to do because they don't release gadget skins for anything other than elite skins. So you'd have to change this, which they are not going to give that for every bundle. Doesn't work. If you run through an alibi clone while using Yana's clone, do you get pinged still, or does your clone get pinged if it's an 11th player? You get pinged. I'm fairly certain. That's what makes sense in my mind. It's possible it would be a very large file that isn't worth the effort. I don't think it actually is possible to match it. Because again, they would have to have every possible combination, which would be like an infinite amount, because there's like 1,000, or I guess for alibi specifically, she probably has at least 50 headgears, at least 50 uniforms, if not more, and then 4 attachments each with like 4 variations each, and then there's gotta be like hundreds of weapon skins. So every possible combination for every single thing, that's gotta be in the like trillions or billions at least. So the file size would be too large for like any even like server to hold. That'd be my guess. I don't think it's feasible. What if they made them extra players that have 1 HP that respawns after X seconds? Well, it wouldn't have like the effect of when you shoot it, it would go like glitchy. It would just disappear like how Yana's clone does. So again, it wouldn't be a hologram. Also, you wouldn't be able to run through the holograms. You wouldn't be able to stand on the hologram pad. Would that be worth it to you if you could never stand on the hologram, but then it is an actual copy of your skin? Obviously the answer is no, because all of you want to be able to still stand on it with whatever skin you have and then just trick people. I don't know who like skins taking up 80 gigs. All the alibi combos would be talking COD file size. No, it'd be talking like terabytes, which would be way larger than anything COD has ever done. Because again, you're pre-baking a bunch of different skin combinations. It's adding up a lot very quickly. Cool, I guess I just won't go there then. Happy Twitch broke the window to just do nothing with it. That was great. Well. And now I am useless. What's in here? Oh, she just swung our teammate. Just taking out a goo. That's my teammate, the one who shot my window for me. Could make a dynamic build, one that stacks 5 images together, one for each skin piece plus weapon, so you won't have to have them pre-made. You can subvert the server load time by causing the clones not to pop up until match start. But everything you explained still does not fix the whole issue that if you want it to be a hologram, it has to be pre-made. Because again, the other stuff only works because it is a full model that you can't walk through. So if we did what you said, you would no longer be able to walk into the clones. Guy seems very lost for someone who just got 3 kills. What is he doing? What did I just watch? Does Toby's Zoda make him immune to Glaz's thermal? Not immune, but very hard to see, yes. Because you no longer pop up as yellow, you pop up as gray. But it's still possible to see you. Yeah, I don't know what his plan was there. Did he not have any more tracks? He had, I think, all 5 still. He just never used any of them. But, like, I don't know. We had a ping on where the person was, apparently. I think he should have just planted, but instead he chased the kill. I don't know. Chat Solutions overestimate how good the siege engine is. It overestimates how good the siege engine is, but it's also like, I think people are overestimating how knowledgeable they are. Because, like, here's the thing. Siege has, like, over 1,000 developers. If it were that easy to change it so that alibi clones could match you and you could still stand on top of them, do you think that they would just refuse to do it? What are the odds that you guys, again, not trying to diminish, you know, how smart you guys are, but what are the odds that a bunch of chatters would come up with a solution that Ubisoft never thought of? Very unlikely. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but you guys may not be the smartest people in the world. He was waiting for me. He was literally just staring at the window. I hate it here. They have like huge teams working on that. Yeah. So unfortunately, chat is not smarter than an R6 dev. Are you able to see the match replay by just the match ID? Nope. As I've said a million times on every hacker replay and everything before, you do need to submit the full match. If you do not submit the full match, I cannot and will not see it. Also, emailing it doesn't do anything. The email gets deleted. That is bold to sprinting through the fire. Hydrate. How do I do that on Xbox? You don't. There's no way to submit it on Xbox. I said for Phoenix. I'm trying to think of who Phoenix is. Phoenix Wright. That didn't finish him? What? Excuse me? How did that not finish him? Jean Grey, mutant? Wait, why'd you call her Phoenix? Her name's Jean Grey. Am I dumb? Our team doesn't want to prioritize it due to high LOE. Most likely there are other things that make more sense monetarily. I don't think the issue is money. I think people are just oversimplifying how easy it is to do that. But also, again, to reiterate, to do all that for Alibi but still keep it working exactly how it works now. A lot of the solutions that people have been posting probably could work in a nutshell, but they would probably break. People forget how fragile Siege is, right? So it's like, sure, we could maybe try this one thing, but what if it breaks the entirety of Siege and no longer, like, it no longer pings people? It's like, is that worth doing? No. Also, is it worth pursuing if it's very likely not to work? No. Phoenix Force. Let me see. Wait, so is Jean Grey just called Phoenix then? Also known as Phoenix. I have never heard anyone ever call her Phoenix. Am I the one who likes the new hitbox and damage change? I think so. I think you might be. The amount of times I leave people... Actually, it's not even I leave them at low HP. The amount of times now that I shoot at someone, I think I hit them like 15 times, and then I look at their health bar and they have 90% of their health. It's like insane. Concerns me that my drone was up there on that lamp and someone came down and shot it. Diffuser. ready. As soon as I hit that barbed wire, he swung. Unlucky. I think that was fine, but I only just realized his glacier and chroma streaks, and now I'm a little concerned. Stats don't look suspicious. Might just be a marketplace enjoyer. I think the reduced limb damage is fine, but it could be toned back a touch. My big issue with it is just that it's like, if I shoot, it feels like sometimes I shoot someone with a DMR in the limbs like 3 times and they only take 40 damage. I'm like, a DMR, a gun that does 60 like or 70 damage only does 40 when I hit you 3 times. Like, I don't care who you are, man. If that bullet is hitting you in the arm, you're dying. Like 3 times, or not dying, but like you are in serious, serious pain. All my teammates are leaving. Let's go. When's the next Varsity Bricks video? We just talked about this, Smokey. Come on. I just uploaded one on Saturday. I'll probably do another one this Friday, which will be like a guess the set, and then I will record and edit the toothless one as soon as I can. That one I'm very excited to make. Every time I see someone go Tubby, that's the case. Yeah, like Tubby's the one I've noticed it the most on, is whenever I hit someone with the DMR, it does no damage. I assume our castle is not doing the exploit, but I could be wrong because I don't know if they can do it now, way after someone left. They're not doing it. Let's go. When I see the castle pick on 3-3 or 0-3, I just assume the worst. Hot take. Not saying I necessarily agree with this, but for consistency's sake, in my opinion, if Yana clones can be destroyed by barbed wire, I think drones should be destroyed by barbed wire. Thoughts, chat? Just for consistency's sake. Again, I'd rather Yana clones don't get destroyed by barbed wire, but they do. Oh my. What just happened? I was pulling down and then it just, it stopped pulling down. My recoil just went straight to the roof. It looked like I wasn't even pulling down at all. I swear I was, chat. Alright, 1v3 recovered. Yana clones are destroyed because of a disruption in the signal that creates the clone. Yeah, but barbed wire wouldn't disrupt that signal. Literally, the only reason barbed wire destroys a Yana clone is because the Yana clone has 1 HP. And a Yana clone is just an 11th character. It's an actual like person. And then because it's an actual person, when it runs into barbed wire, it takes damage because people take damage from barbed wire now. So it goes from 1 HP to -4 HP, and then it gets destroyed. That's the like logic and reasoning as to why Yana clones get destroyed. Why not make Yana invulnerable from barbed wire instead? Oh, I agree. I think it should either be that or drones should be destroyed. I'm just saying consistency. Again, I'm not necessarily saying I want drones to be destroyed by barbed wire. I just think for consistency's sake, it should do the same. And since they made a Yana clone get destroyed by barbed wire, it would make sense for it to, you know, destroy drones. Or vice versa, just reverse it. Barbed wire destroys because it blocks the light coming from all the tiny drones. What is this bullshit you guys are coming up with? Would it work if I just record the people I'm suspecting? Well, first, nothing for the $2 jigs there, but no, I do not accept recordings for hacker replay. It has to be a match replay file. And there's currently zero way for the console to send match replay files in because console replays don't exist. Like, you can still see them on your console, but you can't take the file and upload it. It just doesn't work. It's not a thing. The overshot. I didn't realize he was in sight. Oh, he was further to the left. Unfortunate. I was gonna throw the C4 to scare him, and then I was just gonna go for the defuse anyways, but unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to switch servers because this person was weird on the enemy team calling me out. I'm not asking for it to be on stream or nothing, just for it to be known. Bro, I don't do that. I've already told you. I don't do that. Faced level 400 hacker last week. Only second season on PC. Did you ever confirm if console accounts get banned with PC bans? I did not. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. Honestly, I don't know, so. I would guess that yes, they both get banned, but I could be wrong. Let me change servers. Which server do I want to be on today? Hey Miggy, how you doing? Long time no see. How close is the mic to your face? It's pretty close. Like 1 inch away on average. The issue with this mic is like it doesn't matter how loud I talk if I move it away. Even if I'm talking like really, really loud, it just gets quieter and quieter, and then it starts to get really echoey. So I kind of have to keep it close. SM7B needs to be in your mouth. It's annoying, yeah. I kind of want to get a new mic so that I can do some like cool streams when people are over and I don't need mics in people's mouths, but almost like I rarely do that. Thanks for the 5 months, Freddy. What are those pictures in the back? Those are seasonal art posters from years 1 through 5. What mic would I get? I don't know. I wanted to do, or want to get different mics maybe for, I kind of want to do a board game stream because we have a sponsor upcoming, if everything works out, that will have something to do with, like, you know, board game stuff. So I kind of want to do a board game stream. But I feel like I need new mics for that. Pod mic is good for that. What is a pod mic? I assume you just mean podcast mic, but this is the most, like, common podcast mic. Stoked for that board game stream. If it happens. If it happens. I think it will, but still, if. It's called the pod mic. Let me see. Oh, from Rode. I'm looking quickly at it. It's the same thing though. The mic has to be like right in your mouth. The whole point was to get a mic that I wouldn't need to do that. Also, I was looking to get a new boom arm. I feel like this one's just a little bit like unstable. It's a Rode. It's supposed to be really good, but it just feels a little bit unstable. I was kind of considering getting a new one, but I don't know what to get. I'm sure Elgato probably makes a really good one, but I'm sure the price of it is probably insane. Because Elgato makes good products, but very, very expensive. $200 for the Elgato one. But it would be nice to not have it be up like this, and instead just be low. Get the bigger Rode boom arm. From my understanding, Rode only has this one. Am I wrong for that? You want lapel mics or wireless mics? Yeah, that would be the other option, but I think setting all that up would be just a pain. Rather than just having 4 mics. Yeah, I can only find the one Rode thing. PSA plus or 1 plus. I think that's the same one that I have here. I think the only difference is that this one doesn't have a covering. It's just metal. Because this is a Rode arm, and it looks exactly the same as the one online. The only difference is that the one online has a cover. Maybe I do just get the Elgato one. I saw Pokemon do a Mafia night, and she has wireless mics. Look at her VOD from yesterday. My concern with that, though, is the price and the setup. Again, it's easy to, like, look at the big streamers and say, oh, they do this, but, like, when they have, like, tens of millions of dollars and people who set it all up for them, I'm like, that seems a lot easier than me having to figure it all out and buy it all. Use a Pringles can with a string. Genius. We know you rich. Okay, Cross. Meanwhile, your wife is, what, like the CEO now, and you have 5 Lamborghinis? Okay. Pokemon also has an OnlyFans? No, she doesn't. There's no way she literally is like, from every clip I've ever seen, she's like the most like trying not to sexualize herself. There's no way she has an OnlyFans. Don't lie. And just make more money. True. Chat, I did have to get a filling today and I had to pay for it. Oh, I just realized someone on the enemy team has a racist name. Yeah, I had to pay for my filling today, so... Money, please. Match updates off. Alright, let's just rush to get this over with since someone has a racist name. Just write it off. True. It's free. Just like how you write off the Lambos. While we wait for the round to start, I will report the name. Who left? Oh, not the racist name. I want one of those Lambos so I can sell off to pay my college bills. Fortunately, Cross is not a giver to the people. He wouldn't even let, when Priest came over for Thanksgiving, Cross wouldn't even let Priest look at his Lambos in the garage. He said the garage was off limits. That's not upstairs, is it? It is upstairs.
Yo, where they at, bro?
Where the fuck you think they at, bro?
They're right here, they're right here, they're right here!
It could be anywhere.
They're gonna be in your mom.
But of course they had smoke to counter me in that spot. I'm a little concerned with how I just watched Twitch move. Very bot-like. Also, am I dumb? I thought there was no gold attachment skin. Is there one? Like a fully gold one? I thought it was always like gold with something else. I don't know what I'm watching. There is one.
Oopsies!
What's it called? I don't think I've ever seen a fully gold one. No, that's not the yellow one. The yellow one's way brighter. Canary. Super bright.
If you win this game, I'll smash this bottle on my head. But you have to win. Okay?
Okay.
Look out, look out, he could be anywhere. Look out. Behind you!
No! I needed this man to smash a bottle on his forehead!
Give me $5 and I'll do it.
I ain't saying you $5. I need that for beer!
You know what day it is today? You know what day it is today?
Oh,
Today's the most holiest of days. Yeah, baby!
Ban the cripple.
Yeah!
We can't afford that here. We don't got the healthcare for it. Woo! True North strong and not crippled.
My God.
True North, strong, and Indian.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Sums it up.
I do.
I get to start muting people. I'm ready. At least these guys are having fun. It was all fun and games until they start getting close to racism. And the only reason I say that is because of the general online discontent there is in Canada right now over what he was talking about. Because usually the next step after that is racism, but we'll see.
Guys, they're upstairs again.
They want upstairs.
Yeah, trust.
Stairs on tubing. They have Mozzie.
Me too.
I'm gonna try the kitchen rush again.
Who can get in sight first?
Oh, I'm winning that.
Try and get there as fast as possible, guys. Don't worry.
Quick peeking me.
No, talk to a 2917. What will I do?
I am safe. Because I don't think I'm getting picked up. Getting a little dark.
He might be dead. I'm not sure.
Canada. Ooh. My team just left me for dead. Ash literally hears them right below her and she's spinning like a ballerina.
One on two ping.
This guy was literally 10 feet away, yeah. With how he was just standing there staring at nothing. Kinda get why he didn't save me. He was lost.
Watching that he's coming through. B-side, B-side.
No, that's not it, Chris. The Lifeblood Flower one has a blue barrel, because I have that skin. And I have it equipped to a few things. It has a blue muzzle. The one that the person has does not. It probably has a different color grip, but he does not have grip on any of his weapons so far. R4C and F2 are both gripless. It's called Wisdom and Hospitality. Is it on the marketplace? I would assume not. Let me see. It is on the marketplace. Oh, that doesn't look like it. I'll buy it and we'll test it. I'll test it after the match is over if you remind me. I don't know what I want to do. Just keep going Yana when I have no idea. It's a moss-grown ruin. It had the brown magazine. I don't think so. Because that one has, it looks like it's all brown. But it's hard to tell because the website doesn't really show much. What about point of sale? That one changes the grip. But I don't think it has a blue muzzle. Or I don't think it has a gold muzzle. We're gonna have to figure it out, chat. That's the fastest we've ever lost all of our drones. Holding 90. Unfortunate. This might be weathered partner. Let me see. I don't think so. And no, the magazine did not have a pattern from what I saw. On the F2, it was just gray. We will figure this out, chat. One way or another. I don't think he has enough time here. Oh. It's gonna be very easy for them to wait for him to jump in. Gold marble. I don't even see that on the marketplace, so I can't tell. What are we looking for? Our one teammate has a gold attachment skin. No foregrips, so we can't tell if it's supposed to be a gold foregrip. I don't think it is, but gold muzzle brake or gold muzzle and then gold scope. So we're trying to figure out what attachment skin it is. We're more invested in that than we are in the actual game. Ask him in chat. I guess I could.
Bro, talk to you a champ, bro? Come on. Champ on one pick, come on.
Champ. Relinquish.
People do put way too much weight on champ. They think it means that he'll always pop off every match no matter what. Try to ask them. You guys all say that he's not answering, so.
Relinquished.
Well, I think he's the one that left. I don't want to check because I don't want to pull up the racist name. What a stupid idea, chat. Tell me to ask my teammate. No answer, and I'm pretty sure he left. How did that not kill them? That one's on top of the table. Or is that not the table? I can't tell. Well. Everyone's died. What the hell? Oh, I had 3 people peeking. I don't know how that... This is why I hate the pulse shotgun. I shotgunned exactly where he was. Oh wait, I don't want the racist name on the screen. I shotgunned him exactly where he was through the floor. Blood came out and he didn't die. I don't think he took that much damage. Also, yeah, the person who did leave was the one with the gold. Okay, let's see. No, this is not the one that he had. I definitely don't think that's it. Because he had the gold weapon skin. Which was just this. And then the attachment skin matched it perfectly. And this does not match at all. Let me just check a few of the other ones before I buy more. So Lifeblood Flower changes the barrel to blue, which it was not. Point of Sale is very different, so it's not that one. You Google weathered partner. Why is there a 13-minute video on the seasonal weapon skin weathered partner plus attachment skin? I don't think that one's it. Also, the price of it just went up. Are you guys fucking buying it while we're talking about this? I swear it was at 300, now it's at 470. Oh. It has a brick texture. What was the other one? Moss something? You guys told me moss grown ruin. I think it's that one. Let me see. It's got to be this one, right? Look. It has that brick. And then that was the magazine. It has to be that one, right? Let's find out. Goes gold for the scope, yeah, and barrel. But what about the foregrip? What am I doing? Oh, the foregrip is brick too. That ruins it. Well, now we know. Good investigation skills, everyone. Everyone, round of applause. We put in some work and maybe a slight result came out of that. Alright, this will probably be my last game because we've already been streaming for 3 hours. I don't know why today I was like, I don't really feel like going for too long. I don't feel like grinding. I think tomorrow I'll feel better. I think I just need a break day. Or not a break day, but like more relaxation time. Part-timer, 3-hour Andy. I think the reason why I still feel kind of meh and like I don't want to stream for too long is because yesterday I took the day off from streaming. I literally just edited all day. Like I think I went upstairs to edit at around, it must have been around noon or maybe 1. And then the only time I came down was when I came to eat dinner. And then other than that, I was just editing all day. I think I spent like 10 hours editing, 9 hours total or something like that. So didn't really get much relaxation time. I mean, when I finish stream today, I'm still not going to get much relaxation time, but it'll at least be less time on stream, you know? Finish up the Lego video. What? I already uploaded the Lego video. What do you mean finish it up? Nothing's ever good enough for you guys. You're working a holiday. That is true. It's Canada's birthday, and that means so much to me. Tired yesterday. I think I've just been a bit tired because I think I'm just like socially getting tired. I enjoyed having my friends over and like hang out with everyone, but I mean Ben was here for a whole week. Peter was here for 5 days, right? Thursday to Monday. I guess 4 days. So it's just like I'm just like tired. I can love hanging out with people, but I do need my alone time to recover. And I've had very little alone time. Hi, Divna. How you doing? Maybe I'll go below op. Wait, someone's down here.
in the hallway. It is. He's in the room. What the screens and shit, I don't know. Thanks.
Probably did like no damage to Ash since I hit her with a shotgun from like 50 feet away.
B side. Ash walked into site, A side.
Uh-oh. Well, they made that a little bit easy for me. Just planted out in the open instead of back on top of a table. Let's go. One more clip. But yeah, probably a pulse ban now. Let's be honest. Oh, no ban on pulse. Unfortunately, that's like the only strat I have for a shotgun on this map. How's it going? Not bad. Just tired. I think I'm also maybe a little like, I don't want to stream too long because we do have friends coming over tonight for D&D. Chat. I've told this answer, or I've already told the answer before, so some of you might already know, but take a guess. We're starting our D&D campaign tonight. Tonight is the first time we're actually starting it. How long do you think it's been since we've made our characters and been trying to organize a D&D session? Take a guess. Like today we start the actual campaign. How long do you think we've been trying to organize this? 3 months. 3 years, okay. Well, that's a little ridiculous. So far, X-Hole is the closest. It's roughly 6 months. We made our characters in either late January or early February. And now July 1st is the first time we're playing. Is Drew involved? No. If Drew was involved, we would probably never have started. I hate how many people know about my angle now. People always check that. Oh, they're already in. Oh, Legion's like holding very passively. He is not at all aggressing here. I should just play passive too. What class am I playing? I played it, or I'm trying to remember my character. I don't even remember. I think it's an orc, Echo Knight. So I think it's a warrior class. I can't remember. Thanks for the 2 months, Nathan. Armor is ridiculously overpowered champion because she counters the TikTok in between rounds meta. I assume you're just saying champion as in here or like character, not champion rank, because I play in champ lobbies. There's not a single person who's on their phone during like in between the rounds. They are try-harding to the max degree. Do I plan on doing any more Marvel Rivals content Varsity Variety? I just haven't felt compelled to play Marvel Rivals. Me and Priest talked about it the other day, and basically what we ended up both saying was we are happy that we have other games to play that aren't FPSs. I feel like when I play all FPSs all the time, I get burnt out a lot faster. Because like when I play Siege and then Marvel Rivals, I'm like, oh, I'm just playing technically more of the same. Yeah, this guy's insane. But when my other games to play for fun are like Age of Empires 4 or something like that, like it's just more fun. I'm gonna probably get back into RimWorld because they just announced their new DLC. I think it comes out 2 days after drops end. What audio setting did I end up using? I'm on low, or I think I'm on high now. No, I'm on low muted. Take care, Valhalla. Am I gonna stream RimWorld? Probably not. That was the one issue I had with the variety channel. So I enjoy making content sometimes out of my other games that I play, but then it almost becomes like I'm forcing myself to always be making content. And that's kind of why I might not continue the variety channel anymore. Because I'm kind of like, I want to play games and have fun. I don't want to sit there being like, okay, like what content am I going for today? Like I can only play this one hero because I'm making content out of it. Or, oh, I have to change my hero because I want my content to be, you know, a variety of heroes, stuff like that. That's just like, I don't know. It feels like I'm ruining my own fun by trying to make it into more work. No? RimWorld's an incredible game. I love RimWorld. I recently... What did I play? I'm trying to remember what my recent want than it would be to just do it myself. So then it's like I'd rather just do it myself, but then I also just don't want to do it myself. I want more free time. These guys have been sitting downstairs for 2.5 minutes and just rushing at the last second. But also, yeah, so like I could make more money from it. Obviously, we all know that if I just monetized my variety channel, I could probably make more money. But do I want to work more? Or am I just happy with what I have and earning what I am? I feel like I'm just happy. Money is always great, but if you spend all your time pushing to make money and never spend any free time enjoying yourself, what's the point of having money? You could argue that it's so that you don't have to work later, but I'm also one of those people who I feel like I would never be able to fully retire, so I feel like I'm always going to work no matter what. So why not just enjoy myself now but still work later, you know? If that made any sense. It ain't about the money, it's about having a good community. I would have monetized the heck out of it. I don't know. I also like knowing that the variety channel is just not going to do well right off the bat and like having to grind for it. I'm like, I just don't really feel like grinding for it, you know? Pro athlete mindset. Is it the pro athlete mindset? Okay, I'm going to try to do my ram rush, but with sledge. Oh, the pro athlete mindset is to earn as much as you can and then go crazy. Gotcha. I guess I don't have that mindset. Again, I do want to earn as much as I can now, but like within reason. I'm not looking to burn out and earn all my money now and then hate this. Because like, obviously I won't name names, but I'm sure you guys all know there's a lot of content creators across the board, both in Siege and out of Siege, who are burnt out and hate what they do, but they do it because they just want to earn money. I feel like that's not enjoyable for anyone. Okay, so someone's on the right because of the laser. Oh. That's reason number 10 billion why Tachanka sucks. I literally just walked past his fire. It was so bad. But see, every single time it's a 2K with my shotguns. I can't get the third. The sexiest play I've ever seen. It's all up here, all in the mind. Grim just plant. Okay.
I'm so sorry, man.
That went from a 3v1 to a 1v1 very, very quickly. And yes, the drops are still the glass stuff. Guess we're banning Vigil. Actually, I'll ban Fenrir. Poor Tachanka just never in a good place. Nope. Tachanka sucks. He's Cali. To be fair, all that Grim had to do was plant, and he just kept running in, trying to fight. Also, today's video is not doing too bad. I was afraid people weren't going to care if it was about new players, but Doing decent. No, I haven't yet, Exuma. I might play it once drops are over. And then that I'd probably upload to the Variety channel. I feel like that would be fun to edit. I still have, like, when me and Peter played Carry the Glass, when we played, what's it called? Cuphead. I still have Cuphead from, like, over a year ago that I could upload. I don't know if I want. It's more work. But I think I'll probably make a video out of Peak. First Variety video in months. We've seen Kit prove people wrong with his .49 KD. Kit did do wonders in that match. I hate it here. What's funny is that was Vigil. Vigil can counter my gadget. Oh, I hit him for 60 with that. That actually was a lot more damage than I thought I would do from that distance. I'm gonna play the new event. I mean, I already played it a lot. Been out for like a week. Is Kit still on the fence about becoming a content creator? I think Kit's whole mentality when it comes to content creation is my same mentality when it comes to my Variety channel. Where it's like, the idea of doing it sounds great, but then it's just like, I don't really want to do more work. I do think that's Kit's biggest hurdle right now, is that he already works 2 jobs, and then to work and do content creation on top of that. And like, regardless of what we do for him, obviously his channel is not going to be immediately massive, so he's going to have to grind for it. A lot of people in general don't like the grind. The grind is hard and grueling. I think they're down, right? Yeah. I'd sub to Kit. I mean, you can. He still has a Twitch channel. You can still sub to him. Did he barricade himself with the diffuser? I think he did. I think that barricade was on the other side. Yeah. He's on the right. He saw his laser. He waited too long. He saw the laser on the wall, but he didn't react. Where's Kit from? Kit's in San Francisco. I feel Kit would be massive if he did content creation and or streaming. He's way too funny. I agree. I think he's hilarious, but the only thing is when it comes to Kit's content, the content he wants to make, I do think is like very niche. And I don't know how many people would carry over from, like, say, my community to his. But like, even though a lot of you might find him funny, I don't know how many of you want to watch when, like, I know his stream will have, like, his face cam is, like, black and white and grainy, and then he has, like, keys jingling, and then Subway Surfers, and then Family Guy memes while playing at the same time. Like, I think it's just, like, a lot. So I feel like people might not, or not, like, the general population would want to have that stimulation. Yeah, Peter. So like some people like that, but I do think that is on the minority side. And I'm fairly certain I've told him that, where I'm like, kid, I think you should just like have a normal stream. But like he wants to make that content, which is fine. But then if you are making content for a niche community, obviously you have to expect it to be niche. What's his at? That is a good question. What is his at? Oh, it's just Bobby Hop Hop. It's always confusing because on different platforms there's different variations of his name depending on what's taken. I don't know, like, if he would necessarily agree or not, but I do think another part of it is also always going to be tough when you're like a friend of a creator who's larger, and if you don't see that immediate growth, it can feel a little demoralizing. Like, I know other content creators have mentioned that when they play with a larger friend, and they're like, oh, I'm not just immediately a large creator. It can feel a little defeating at times. Did they remove that? I feel like that was basically at the top. Where is everyone? Would have been real bad if I died there. I'm the issue. I'm not the issue. Solution to the right channel is now kits. Don't think that that would work as well as you guys hope it would. Yeah, Sam, that's how I feel. And that's why I'm pretty sure I've told him, I'm like, I can't watch that. When he has like his audio or visual stimulation section, I'm like, I can't watch this. Like my brain hurts trying to pay attention to that. But oh, we'll see. We'll see what Kit ends up wanting to do. I don't blame him for being like not motivated, especially when it's like, bro, if you work 2 jobs and have to come home and then stream and make content on top of that, it's just demoralizing. Or not demoralizing, but just like tiring. Alright, chat. That is it for stream today. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the week. Probably just random streams, but I am going to tweet out probably right now. I doubt many of you would be able to respond to it, but I'm looking for people who have been falsely banned, and I'm going to review accounts probably on Friday and determine how many of them were wrongful bans and which ones were correct. When's the Yana cosplay? I think I might lock in next Saturday, not this Saturday coming up, so like what is that? The 13th or whatever? 12th? I can't remember. I will probably lock in that day. Whatever next Saturday is. I'll message in the Discord and then, well, first I gotta ask Priest if he's good to join. Yeah, well, it depends. If Priest can't join, then I'm probably just gonna wait until he can. I enjoy the PC versus console, but I will admit it hasn't been doing well recently, so I'm kind of like, do I care about continuing it? I will do the next one for sure, but then after that, I'm kind of like, We'll see. Maybe it does better with longer breaks. Who knows? Okay, chat. See you guys tomorrow. We'll probably just grind more unranked. Sound good? Thank you for 55 months, JLN. Bye.